Okay, good day. It's January 21st, 2026. Here's my pre-analysis for a GBPCHF short. Looking for a potential rotation at the pivot point. Um, I don't see prices being able to make any of these levels. So I see the standing level here, and the question that I propose is, can the market conduct business at these levels? And so what I'm watching here is really and truly for potentially a 7 a.m. ish entry. So I want to see how the 5 o'clock candle closes around this pivot point. Is there going to be some sort of non-acceptance above it? So basically, we want to see this momentum here start slowing down. Um, and then if I get that type of non-acceptance, basically two bearish candles on the 60 minutes, prices will re-engage the zone. And then I would look for a confirmation. So it's a kind of, yeah, so it's basically a rotation or at these levels. And if we get that typically around 7 a.m. ish, give or take, I would look for 1 4 hour close below these levels here for an exit and a stop. How did we get here? Basically, when we look at the composite, so that means I am bullish on Swiss. So for me, institutions are carrying risk into Swiss. They're willing to carry risk, as you can see here. We have the 1 day cycle, right? Strong bullish previous day. So we're in the 1 day cycle phase, right? Um, and so institutions are carrying risk, and then we have the bearish composite, a passive yield happening on pound. So as you can see, pound yesterday printed lower, still forecasting lower. And so then we look at, so now that we have the composites, the balance sheet saying, okay, there's divergence between pound and Swiss. And it was the best out of all of the reads. It was the cleanest one. So we don't need to get into all of that. But so then we go to the 4 hour, we look at how is that being expressed on the currency pair. So the only play that we can accept in this condition is a rotation, which is like what we're preparing for. If prices accept higher and we do not have that rejection, then we cannot take the sells because there's no level for us that well, maybe that's a level, but that's not a today trade regardless. So the only potential read on that is something like this, and we will see how prices approach this zone. We have another, what, 16, 17. We have another 2 hours on this to see if it's valid, if it's viable for today or not. So we'll keep you updated moving forward. Thanks.